Nadeem Aslam's The Blind Man's Garden, summary of chapter 14 and 15. After a long time, the bird partner meets Rohan and asks for the snares. Rohan reprimands him for his delay, because the birds are trapped there for 5 days, hungry, thirsty, and terrified. Abdul, the bird partner, then hands a paper to Rohan. It's about Abdul's son who is kidnapped by warlord in Afghanistan. The sheet or paper in the Rohan's hand says, "Be present at electricity pole number 29 in the Coppersmiths Bazaar in Peshawar. 8 in the morning on Saturday, 22 December. We will bring your son so you will know we have him. Don't go to the police. We will kill him or hand him over to the American to be tortured." Now the bird partner is short of money. He wants the snares back from Rohan so that to earn some money to release his son. Rohan refuses to give it back. Abdul complains that September 11 attack has destroyed his life. Neither he knows New York nor New York knows here. Furthermore, the name of Abdul's son is Joe. Out of sympathy, Rohan is willing to go with Abdul to Peshawar to meet the warlord's people and to help him bring back Joe. To convince his family, Rohan tells a lie by telling them that he is going to visit that student's family who has gifted him their books. So, Rohan and Abdul meet the warlord's people at the said location in Peshawar. The man demands 20,000 rupees to free his son, but Abdul doesn't have that money. However, the warlord's man directs them to his van and lock the door of the van from outside. However, Abdul discovers that the boy in the van is not his son. The imprisoned boy requests them to take him away, for the warlord's people will imprison them too and will do things that will compel them to commit suicide. But suicide is a sin, Rohan says. The imprisoned boy further informs them that the warlord's people send the number of men similar to the age of that boy. If the age of the boy is 12, then he will receive 12 men. If the age of the boy is 14, then he will receive 14 men to be sexually harassed. This news enrages Abdul even more. However, the van drives off. The ransom seeker informs them to come next week the same day, the same time. Since Abdul has no money for that, therefore he is going to sell his or his wife's kidney for that. Rohan couldn't control his fury and distress. Therefore, he faces the ransom seeker by demanding Joe right now. He also tells him that whatever he is doing is completely immoral, giving a religious shape. The ransom seeker boozes them by telling them that the ransom money goes to the dead man's widow and her children, means to the martyred man's family. Abdul tries to placate him by telling him that he will come back with money. Till then, his son be treated well. Rohan disagrees and demands Joe right now. But he is in Afghanistan, says the ransom seeker. Anyhow, Rohan is ready to go to Afghanistan with him to free Abdul's son. Now, the ransom seeker would make phone call to ask for his superior's permission. Rohan has golden rubies that compel the ransom seeker to fixate both his eyes and mind on it. After exchanging rubies for money, they set out to Afghanistan through Peshawar. On the way, Rohan sees advertisement for jihad, talking on and on about the ongoing war. The ransom seeker wants the ruby to be in his hand. The ransom seeker stops the car miles away from Afghanistan border. Rohan refuses to give him the jewel until he gets back Joe. During waiting for the ransom seeker, a stranger woman directs Rohan to the graveyard and shows him the grave of McCall. She also shares the elegant story of McCall's bravery, but Rohan is not sure if it really is the McCall's grave. After a long time, Rohan and Abdul are brought to the messy underground room where they see imprisoned boys and women. The warlord gives them Joe while getting rubies in return. Rohan refuses to shake hands with the warlord, which may result in unwelcome harm. Other prisoners are begging for their release. Rohan stops the American soldiers' convoy and demands the imprisoned boys' release, but they refuse as this is not their concern. A warlord drags Rohan and blinds him with the razor-shaped ruby. Now, summary of The Blind Man Garden, chapter 15. This chapter highlights the optimistic side not only of Nahid's but of entire novel. In this chapter, Nahid is hopeful. She instinctively knows that McCall will come back. No one knows anything about him, and this is a green signal for Nahid. Moreover, Nahid can understand that despite brutality outside there in the world, there is still only one side to be on, and that is the hope. Hate victory doesn't remain victory. Defeated love always remain love, and that is it.